YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now this video right here comes out of Missouri by way of St. Louis. Big shout out to all my people in Missouri and the city of St. Louis. Now this story is a couple weeks old and I've been having people since the beginning trying to get me, to do a little commentary on it, But at the same time, I was waiting till more evidence came out and it's looking like no more evidence is coming out. Now they try to say that this guy basically hung himself in his backyard, which I find hard to believe. And I'm going to put it on the line. I doubt very highly if he committed suicide. Matter of fact, I think he didn't commit suicide. I'm not going to say that I know because, to know is to be actually there and to know what really happened. But I can look and pretty much tell from his character and by looking at this guy, this is a smart, young, intelligent brother. And suicide would be the last thing on his mind. And also, if anybody tell you I committed suicide, tell them they're a damn lie. So you heard you first right here. So if anybody say, well, Trey, know the Lair Show committed suicide, no he didn't, you bastards took him out. But anyway, now all this started from the case with the Mike Brown situation that we heard about in 2014 when you had Officer Darian Seals who basically gunned Mike Brown down in the middle of the streets in front of everybody, basically in cold blood. Now, Darian Seals wasn't even charged in this case or whatnot. I think he got fired, transferred to another department or what else, or out the state or whatnot. But this is the fourth activist that had something to do with this protest, the Mike Brown protest, that wound up dead. You also had a guy by the name, I want to get their names also. Hold on, give me 1 second so I can try to fire on that name. You had Sean's Great Body, DeAndre Joshua, and it's another person also. Let me try to find it. I have to look it up, but it's four people. This guy made the fourth person. I named two of them, but it's quite strange that we had people who was organizing the community, organizing protesters, wind up dead systematically. It's not far-fetched to think that something else is in play in this, because that's just like if you had 4 people. 10 people that seen a murder, and out those 10 people, within just a short period of time, each 4 people died. Half of them died from unknown causes or strange causes, whether it's body being found somewhere or hung in the backyard. That's very strange. It's not like somebody woke up and found you dead in the bed from a heart attack or you done had a car wreck. No, these deaths are very suspicious, if you know what I mean, because I doubt very seriously if this black guy, let me put it out there even more, this black guy woke up one morning with a bag and went outside and tied a sheet around his head. And also, some of those knots, those are not regular Boy Scout knots. Those are some damn knots I never even seen before. And the picture is very graphic. So if you go check the picture out, please be prepared for a shock. And it's sad seeing this guy basically laying there lifeless or whatnot. And the only thing he was doing was standing up for what is right for his community, for his people. So we should honor these people and remember these people. If we remember everything else everybody else do, these celebrities, these other stars, let's honor the people that have fallen, trying to raise awareness for the people, because that's what it really matters at anyway. I'm going to read a snippet from this story and I'm going to give my opinion. Surely as we go. Son of Ferguson activist found dead from alleged lynching. Police deemed it a suicide. No, damn well that man did not commit suicide. That was no damn suicide, but they try to say it's a damn suicide. So when they do this, you got to give them a side eye also, because how you just going to automatically say if it's a suicide, without even investigating? And how many black men you heard in America not getting hung, but hanging themselves, though? Because we don't heard a lot of stories of them getting hung. But how many actually go outside and hung them damn self? That's something that they do not do. The activist community is demanding justice for the son of a prominent Ferguson activist found hanged in his backyard, in his own backyard. Earlier this week, local authorities have denied rumors the incident was a lynching. However, and ruled the young man's death a suicide. Quick to do an open and shut case already. Damn, it takes them long to investigate somebody with a hit and run more than they do this type of mess right here. And you would think the investigation would be going on longer than this. Now, what person gonna hang themselves in their own backyard? And also, their mom there. Most of the time, as men, I can speak for us men, most of us are protective of our moms. Last thing we want to do is what? Hurt our mom. And we know, even if we did want to kill ourselves, well, let's just go along with the story. If we did want to kill ourselves, we're not going to do it at our own damn house. You feel me? And hurt our mama like that. We're going to probably do it somewhere else if we will do it. But I doubt very seriously if this man just woke up out the clear blue early in the morning and decided to kill himself and let his mama find the body. I don't believe that shit. Now, Melissa McKinney believes otherwise. McKinney alleges her son, Danye Jones, was lynched after discovering his body on October the 17th. The local activist detailed the shocking news on Facebook this week, posting graphic photos of her son hanging from a tree with what appears to be a bed sheet. And yes, it was a white bed sheet. The post was removed by Facebook, but not before her followers circulated the claims on various social media sites, sparking messages of both anger and support. Now, what's the chances, what's the circumstance of this woman who's a known outspoken activist, Melissa McKinney? And my condolences goes out to you, you know, because I cannot imagine the grief that you feel right now. But my deepest condolences goes out to you, you know, for your son. And I'm surprised that she haven't put up a GoFundMe. If anybody know if this Danye Jones have a GoFundMe, please send me the link, that way we can post it also, because I'm not sure what happened with the burial thing or whatnot, because they haven't released that information. But at the same time, what's the chances of this guy mom being a outspoken prominent activist in her city, and her son winds up dead also, and the only thing they could do is say it's a damn suicide? I'll be packing my shit right now, moving the hell up out of St. Louis. 4:51 a.m. and sick with grief but ready to get up and fight for my baby, McKinney wrote Tuesday on Facebook. That's sad. Details surrounding Jones' death are still scant. But a spokesman with St. Louis County PD confirmed to the news station that officers responded to McKinney's home on the morning of October the 17th and made the discovery. All crimes against persons detectives investigated the incident, and as of right now, based on the evidence and all the information we have, it appears to be a suicide. Sergeant Sean McGuire said, a suicide, my rabbit ass, if you will, because I doubt very seriously if that's a suicide. Black men do not go outside and hang themselves with bed sheets in their own damn backyard. Now, them good old boys or somebody else who's got hidden agendas or working on a hit list will come and do that, but I doubt very seriously, because there's no way that you could go across this whole internet in America. I can't speak for no other country, but in America, Google how many stories of a black man hung his own damn self. I don't care if it's in a damn jailhouse, unless they ass in prison or finna go to the electric chair or something like that, or lethal injection, and even then, they don't kill themselves. So you mean to tell me the Joker just gonna kill himself one morning out of clear blue? Yeah, right. It wasn't long before news of Jones' rumored lynching sparked suspicions over the cause of his death. Many noted his mom is an integral voice in the activist community in Ferguson, Missouri. It was a central figure in the protests following the shooting death of black teen Michael Brown by a white police officer in 2014. And it's sad. It's like they don't forget. In just the last few years, 3 other prominent voices in the Ferguson movement have also been found dead, and that what makes the case even more suspicious. So if you had all these other voices that was in this Mike Brown case protesting, rallying people together, putting the call to action, putting the word out there, and you want to say that this guy killed himself when he's the 4th person? I mean, come on, you don't have to even be a detective or a sergeant or in law enforcement to see something wrong with that. You could tell all this is changed, as in better words, linked together to one another. I mean, what's the chances of these group of people being murdered one by one? Police discovered the remains of Darren Seals in his burned out vehicle in September of 2016 and said his body had at least 1 gunshot wound. And that was suicide? DeAndre Joshua suffered an eerily similar fate 2 years earlier. Officers found him shot to death inside a torch car the same night a St. Louis grand jury declined to indict the Ferguson officer who killed Brown. Was that suicide also? Meanwhile, 23-year-old Sean Gray's body was discovered in a river weeks after his family reported him missing. Gray was rumored to have been a witness to the grand jury in the Brown case. Was that suicide also? I don't think so. There's no way that you can see these circumstances, see this evidence, and say that this man killed himself. That's just like a easy way, an easy remedy of saying, you know, hush your mouth, it's suicide. It is what we say it is. But guess what though? Thank the Most High for the internet. You feel me? Because he made a way where we can communicate. You see, we don't have to just go on the news word. We don't have to go on their word. We have a voice now. You need to use your voice. But at the same time, when you use your voice, you have people who want to what? Silence your voice also, because your voice is the most powerful thing in this world. It's not your gun. It's not your gun. It's your voice. It's your voice, because that right there goes thousands of miles. Only thing you got to do is click on the button and it's already there And that's what a lot of people don't want. They don't want us to talk and share. And as long as we don't do that, we will stay divided. See, it's a lot of ways we can overcome this. But at the same time, when you have people who stood up for somebody who was gunned down by a police officer, raise awareness and put a call to action, and these guys wind up murdering, don't nobody remember them and want to shout them out or whatnot, or go at these angry cops, but they can make videos about other YouTubers or whatnot, that shows how big of a coward they are. Because you will have to be a coward or just don't want to get involved to see that it was something very evil, insidious going on in this situation. There's no way that these 4 guys who got killed in the worst way in a river, burnt up car, shot in the head, and then hung, and it's suicide? Come on now. It just blows my mind. I mean, it really does blows my mind. Now, the activist community has since flooded McKinney's with words of love and support as she continues to seek justice in her son's death. And we should do that also, Know the Led Show family. Let's support this woman, you know what I'm saying? And just try to just help her to stand up, be her backbone, because that's really what it's about. You feel me? Because she's fighting a good fight. And anybody that's fighting a good fight, the good fight, for those of you who don't know or just want to be funny right now, the good fight is people that stand for righteousness, people that stand for right, equality. You know, all around the board, ain't just for one race, it's for us all. And we have to be crazy to not stand for those type of people, because in the end, you're going to wish you had those type of people, because when those type of people lead, the people like me and other people who speak for the people, when our voices be silent or gone, who going to stand and talk for you then? Nobody. Also, now, Danye Jones is the 4th Ferguson activist to be found dead, one woman wrote. This is sick and disgusting. Hashtag Ferguson activists are being targeted. Pay attention. If there is any way to support Melissa McKinney's or Danye's loved ones, you can count me in. She says this is very horrific. Danye is the son of Melissa McKinney, a Ferguson activist who got involved in her community after Michael Brown's death. Authorities are ruling it a suicide, a slap in the face, and want to brush it under the rug. There's evidence it isn't, and we won't let them. That's right. So let me know what you all think. And my people in Ferguson, St. Louis area, y'all chime in and stuff, because, you know, this woman putting her life on the line. She lost her son out there protesting, you know what I'm saying, putting a call to action. The least we can do is raise our voice. If you cannot do no more than just share the video, or just put some on your own page. You don't have to even share the video. Just put some, you know, just send this woman condolences, or just put the word out there and shine a light on it, because sometimes you have to shine a light so big to where they can't help but see what it is that you point that light at. And that's what we have to do. We need more than just a couple voices. We need everybody that's involved, because what if that was you? What if that was your son? What if you was that mama that walked out that door early in the morning, seen your son hung with a knot on his head, like somebody done beat him up, lip busted? Well, how would you feel? Would you not want help? Would you not want people to assist you? And see, that's what we have to do. We have to stand for what's right, because all of us, not all of us, but a lot of us standing for what's wrong. So the few of us who do give a damn, let's try to stand for what's right. That's what it's really all about. Let me know what you all think about this video. And Melissa McKinney, my deepest condolences goes to you, because I understand. You know, I understand what you're going through, because I have had close ones to me that was murdered, and the police said otherwise. You know, and I get to that one day, because the pain is still there, even though it's been years ago. So I understand. We all have a reason and a purpose for our fight. I know I do. You feel me? Because I would not be just doing this just for the hell of it. You feel me? It's a reason for everything. Let me know what you all think about this video. And also, you know, if you get involved in these type of things where it's activism, being an activist, speaking out, be prepared for the threats, be prepared for the onslaught of people and trolls, because one thing they do not want to do, they do not want you to open up nobody's eyes. They do not want you to speak any truth. They want to just do whatever they do, sweep it up on the rug, and we worry about something else, but we won't no more. Anyway, let me know what you all think. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share the video. Until next time, stay blessed, stay vigilant, and stay woke, and watch your back, because you never know. You never know. That's why you always be prepared, because the enemy comes what? When you least expect him. I'm out.